In today's video, I'm going to be covering why most 2 Comma Club award winners are actually the worst closing opportunities to have. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Today's going to be a very polarizing, controversial topic, and I want to cover if you're in sales and you're looking for opportunity, why you should beware if you're looking into somebody that's waving around this amazing award that's called a 2 Comma Club award. If you don't know what that is, it's an award given out by the ClickFunnels community. Right? And it means that you've done at least 7 figures in revenue, hence the 2 commas. So once you set up a funnel and you have $1 million in revenue, you get this awesome award. And unfortunately today, every time somebody achieves this award, they're just using it as their profile pic. They use it to elevate in terms of status, and they consider themselves this expert of business. And it's very, very far from the truth. Now, this is not a video on bashing the ClickFunnels community or 2 Comma Club award winners. Okay, I'm not saying that all 2 Comma Club award winners are not legit entrepreneurs. Right? Quite the contrary. I'm fans of tons of people that do have this award. One of them being big Hormozi fan, right? Alex Hormozi has it in the 10X, the next level award as well. But he's also a legit business owner who isn't just focused on lifestyle and internet marketing, actually running businesses. And that's what today's video is all about, okay? So it's an award that they get. And in my experience, again, this entire video is just my personal experience and opinion of working with multiple influencers who have had the award, and I see it time and time again. So many people that get this award, they lean on it. They do posts on social media. I can literally pull up my newsfeed right now, and you see the same crap. Like people are like, oh, they're traveling and I'm going to this place and look at me. And then they do this long copy post about how much money they're making. Oh, I've made, $10,000 days and we've done this and we've done that. And the only way I got here is by investing into myself. And it's very important that you invest into yourself. And by the way, if you want to know how to do this and do that, on stories, like check out my course. Right? And round. It's just a cycle of literally, let me brag about myself, be a lifestyle entrepreneur. Let's try to sell my course. And then now all of a sudden I'm this expert in business. And then they want to go later and come out with something high ticket and build a sales team, right? Well, the problem is that if all the money coming in from these specific individuals, if they have no business background whatsoever, they're so focused on selling their courses and not being the CEO of their company, okay? Now, I'm not saying, again, that all 2 Comma Club award winners are like this, because it's not true, right? But we had a thing in the military, right? I was a military guy. I was in the Air Force. And if we ever went out as a unit to go out to like a bar or a club to drink, we were allowed to go out in uniform if we were like all together, right? But if we're not traveling or PCSing to a new location, and I was stateside, and we were to go out in the evening and have a drink, we weren't allowed, at least our base rules was this, we weren't allowed to go out and drink in uniform. Reason being is because if I make an ass of myself, if I get intoxicated and I do something or say something stupid while I'm in uniform, right, that is a misrepresentation of the brand. Like, no matter how much good we would do in the community as an Air Force member, a service of our community, no matter how much good, it only takes one asshole and one jackass to do something stupid to tarnish the brand. And guess what people remember? They only remember the bad, okay? So that's why it was so important to protect the brand and make sure that we're not putting people in a situation to do something stupid. Now, I'm not negligent to the fact of understanding that there are going to be jackasses out there who have a 2 Comma Club award, who are going to misrepresent the brand. And which is why I'm saying, I'm not saying the entire ecosystem is bad. It's because it's not true. There are legitimate business owners and entrepreneurs, right? But if you're looking for a closing opportunity, I wanted to at least do this video because it came up in topic. I was talking to some people who are in other opportunities, and they actually said, you ever notice that like every person that has that stupid 2 Comma Club award, like they suck to close for. And we were talking about it, and I was like, yeah, you know what, you're right. Like they're really like indoctrinated on this whole lifestyle thing, being a lifestyle entrepreneur and traveling, but they don't want to put any work and effort. And in order to build a sales team, in order to run a sales organization, like somebody to build a process, they have to be involved with the process to make it good. right? So that's what today's video is all about for the large percentage of people who are more like lifestyle entrepreneurs and not really looking at their business like a business and being CEO. Because if you're at the position in business where you want to go and build a sales team, somebody has to be the CEO of the company, right, to do operations and to run the business. So they have to be actively involved. These are the people that I'm talking about in terms of it. So I want to cover kind of red flags to look out for. If you are in sales and closing, you're looking for opportunity, what to look for, what kind of questions can you ask, so that you're not just put in a position with someone who's not legit, okay? Right? So number one, we kind of already addressed it a little bit. I would say do your research into what kind of stuff they talk about and they post, and see if they are more like actively as a business, or are they just a lifestyle entrepreneur? By lifestyle entrepreneur, I mean that they want to just travel, they want to just hire nothing but VAs, they want to outsource literally everything, and they want as little involvement as possible in the business. Okay, if they want as little involvement as possible in the business, this is always a huge red flag. Trust me, it is not worth your time, your energy, or your effort. Okay. Now, sometimes you'll have some people where they'll be like, well, hey, I want as little bit involvement as possible, but I hired this person to be, I've seen this again. I actually had a call with someone that I DQ'd before who wanted to build a sales team. And I was just so confused because, oh gosh, I'm not even going to say the name because I'm not here to blast people, but high up in the ClickFunnels community, and was traveling and hired this young kid. And I think the kid was only 19, 20 years old. And he goes, yeah, I'm head of operations. Like, he just hired me as CEO. I'm like, okay, awesome. Well, how long have you been doing this? He goes, oh, well, I've been working on them for 2 weeks. I'm like, 2 weeks? What the hell? Okay. Well, what did you do before that? He's like, oh, well, I had my own agency and this and that, and the agency didn't pan out, and so here we are. So in my mind, I'm like, why is this influencer? And sure enough, when I go and I look on social media, it's all, he's just traveling and, pictures of Lamborghinis and cars and all this other bullshit that these internet marketers do. Sorry, you can tell I get fired up about this crap. It pisses me off. But, and then you just hire some young kid with zero experience, and now all of a sudden he's like the fractional CEO of your company. He's going to be overseeing this operations. Never built a sales team before, right? Never done, like, completely inexperienced, and is living with the guy. Like, literally, like, he's like, oh yeah, well, I live with him now. I needed a place to stay, and now we're living together, and now they're doing all this stuff. But he wants to be focused on just traveling and doing these other side projects, and I'm here to head up this one thing, right? And so wanted to create a new offer, right? Never been proven, proof of concept, and was just ready to go and build a sales team. And it was just red flag central. And I was like, dude, not a chance. Now, was the guy making money? Absolutely. But was he in a position to actually go and build a sales team? And I'm like, well, how much involvement would we have from the influencer? It's like, oh, well, that's my job. I'm like, no. No. If you're selling a new offer and we got to go build a team, you got to understand that there's going to be a period of ramp up where you're going to hit resistance. That's what it is. You take massive action, you put in volume in sales, you hit resistance, and it's like, cool, how do we get through the first wall? How do we overcome the resistance? Right? That's key. There has to be involvement. And he goes, well, no, that's why he hired me. He wants as little involvement as possible. And then I was like, I can't help this individual, right? And so I want you guys to understand, it's not about how much money the person is making. Like, just because they're successful and they're selling courses and they're making money does not mean that they are ready and they're in a position to be able to go and have sales reps, right? To build a team. Because as a salesman or a closer or appointment setter or whatever, you need that person to have involvement with you in order to be successful. Right? And this is why, like, it just gives such a bad taste in the industry from legitimate business owners versus, just course creators who are all about lifestyle and passive income and travel. And, I'm sorry, I just don't even consider them legitimate entrepreneurs. Right? So the ones that do have the 2 Comma Club award that are like actual like CEOs, like they're legit, right? So if you find people like that who actually care about being involved in the process, to be there and help support you, they have a big goal and vision, and they're cool with running with you. If they would be in the trenches with you to help and support you, that is an amazing opportunity, right? an amazing opportunity, right? But if they are just wanting to be a lifestyle entrepreneur, then I'm here to tell you and save you as much time as humanly possible. And I would tell you, just don't do it. And this is just fresh in my mind because I just had this conversation. And I'm actually really excited because I received a text message from somebody that's done like over 70 million in course sales, and wanted to have a conversation and said, hey, I heard you're the guy. I went through the grapevine and the network, and I want to go and build a sales team. And at first, when we're having a conversation, I was like, okay, well, just from having those bad experiences with other people in the space, I don't even know if this individual has a 2 Comma Club award or not, but he would have multiple of them if so. But I was just curious about level of involvement. And by the end of the conversation, he actually told me, he said, hey, like when I go to hit targets, I go, right? Like, are you cool with running? Like, cause I need someone who can keep up with me. And I was kind of stunned. I was like, wow, interesting. I was like, cool. I was like, hell yeah. Like and he can tell it was like a weight of relief off my shoulders. And I was kind of joking with him. I was like, dude, you have no idea how many, people in the space, internet marketers with 2 Comma Club awards and stuff that just want lifestyle and travel are not there to actually like give the support necessary to go and build a team. And you have to have that ultimate focus and stuff. And he just laughed and he's like, dude, I know exactly what you mean, but we're going to be side by side the whole time, literally going and figuring all this stuff out together. So I was really excited for that. And want to tell you that there are people out there that are legit and that exist. And if you're looking into them, it's very simple. Just ask them what level of involvement that they want to have. Will they be there to support you? If you need them to go and record a video, right, to help with the process to overcome some beliefs, like will they, can they record the video? Will they be there to give you any tools and resources that you need? Would they be cool with an open line of communication throughout the entire sales process? And if they're not okay with that, do they at least have someone that they hired who can be there and level and evolve? But in reality, you still need the person that's the face of the business. It's very important that they could be there to give you those type of videos and the content and stuff you need. But if they hired somebody, does the person they hired actually have experience? That's very, very key. The ones that you're going to be going and working with. So if you're seeing red flags and stuff, and then don't get FOMO, fear of missing out, just because you see somebody in the space that's earned a 2 Comma Club award, they've made a lot in course sales, but now they're stepping into a new space, right? You got to understand, if they go from low tickets course sales and now they're like, okay, high ticket sexy, let's come out with a high ticket offer, and they're just telling you, cool, here's a high ticket offer, I'm going to pay you commissions. I just hired this one individual to help with this, and cool, here you go. Then they just hand it off, and they want little to no involvement. That's going to be a huge red flag. I would say just don't do it. So. More of the video, obviously, there are opportunities out there that exist, okay? And it's very, very important that if you're in sales and you're looking for closing opportunities, that you make sure that there's going to be a level of involvement from the actual entrepreneur, business owner, influencer, internet marketer, whatever the hell you want to call them, that they're okay with running with you and being the CEO of their company to give you the help and support that you not only need, but that you deserve, because you are sacrificing your time, your energy, and your effort for the vision of their company. And that in itself should be seen as valuable, right? As valuable, the effort that you're doing. So do not go forth and just put forth all this time, energy, and effort for somebody that's spewing red flags just because they've made sales before, leaving yourself burnt out and in a bad position where now you're not only not making money, but you're just drained from putting in. And I see it time and time again. If you have had a bad experience in the past, let me know in the comments. Tell me about what happened. What did you do? Did you find somebody else who was better? Why were they better? Right? Let me know your experiences in the comments. If you find videos like this helpful, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Every single time something comes up in my day-to-day operations of having conversations with other business owners or other sales reps and doing things like coaching, and something's fresh in my mind, I like to come here and record a video on it while it's in my head and put it here to give value to you guys. And and if you're just like, screw you, Dylan, you're wrong, I'm a 2 Comma Club award winner and blah blah blah, and I think you're an idiot, cool. Well, let me know that I'm an idiot in the comments. It helps the algorithm, so I appreciate it. So look out for more videos like this. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.